Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And always glad to welcome in our favorite dietitian, April Sins. Hello, April.
Hello, Keith. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. But I occasionally need some help figuring out what I'm going to do with my snacks for the big game. Maybe you can help me.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I will certainly help you.
All right. Very good.
What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be putting together a few very simple plant-forward types of dishes that we're going to be throwing together on our table for the big game. We all like to snack whenever it comes to watching football or any types of games, or even if you need some snacks to bring to your kids' games as well. What are some good options? I'm going to show you. The first one is an avocado ranch dip. Now, this is the easiest dip that you've ever made. Now, this is it. That's the completed version. Now, I'm going to tell you what's in it, and you're just going to need a pencil and a paper, and you're going to write this down in 2 seconds. You're going to use one avocado. You're going to use a couple of leaves, just a few leaves off of the cilantro. You're going to use 1 tablespoon of ranch dip mix, seasoning mix, and 1 small container. This is the, what is this, an 8-ounce container of the light sour cream. Put that in a blender. If it's a little thick, add about 2 or 3 tablespoons of milk, and then you blend up this beautiful dip. Isn't that so simple? And then you can pair it with so many different things. So I'm going to show you some different pairings, and we're going to set up a little board because, I like to set up a board. Okay. And the reason why I like to set up a board is because the board is a great way to display all of your good items that you have for snacking. And people can gather around and just grab off of the board and have fun with it. Now, before I get to the board, I did want to show you that I did pick up a taco dip at Rouses, which has it's mostly beans and salsa and cheese in it. And what's fun about this is that you can pick this up simply at Rouses, or you can grab ingredients to make it yourself. But what I love is the convenience of right when you walk in, you can go to the deli and you can grab so many different options that are really made perfect for game day watching.
Wow.
And one of the other things I grabbed while I was in the deli section is the Rouses hummus. I bring this on here a lot because I am a fan of hummus, and the Rouses hummus is very good.
Yes, it is.
And so the reason why I'm a fan of the hummus is because it is made from chickpeas, and it is it's delicious. It pairs well with chips, or it pairs well with your veggies. So right here I have some celery sticks to go along with it. I have started on my board some nuts. I have some cashews right here, which go great. Also, I'm going to add onto my board some grapes because, look, not only do they taste good, but they look really pretty on a board.
Right.
And then you can add your dips. Like I'm going to take that avocado ranch dip that I just made, and I have my hummus dip, and I can pair that. Guess what? You can actually dip chicken nuggets into one of these dips as well. So this is some air fried chicken nuggets, and you can grab those and put those on the board. And then a couple of chip options that are unique. So you may or may not have heard of cauliflower chips. So this is from the ground up. You can find this at Rouses. And it's just a chip that's made with a cauliflower base. And then there's also another unique chip is called Wild, and this is actually made from chicken. So it's a high protein chip. Can you believe you can make chips from chicken?
I did not know that. That's new to me.
So a lot of different options, a lot of nice options that you can find at Rouses. Very unique board, but also very flavorful. And then you can also go to the deli section at Rouses and get some things that are already done for you and make it simple. You can also I love to grab just a veggie platter or a fruit platter from the produce section and just make it super, super simple to be able to enjoy the game with your family.
Yeah, it's so really interesting. I love the way you presented that thing with the idea of doing everything on the board, because people have to kind of get up and go to the board, right? So we're kind of moving instead of just sitting and snacking. We're getting up, moving, gathering, sharing, talking with family. But some great options. I love the idea about being able to just go to Rouses and buy that taco dip, right? And then you've got these wonderful, healthy options of what to dip with it or dip into it, right?
100%. And I also forgot to mention I have this Rouses wedge of Parmesan cheese too, which goes great on the board as well. And that is straight from Italy. And it has this great, unique texture. It's very, very fresh. It almost has like a little light crunch to it. And it's an aged cheese that is directly from Italy. And it's that Parmesan, and it goes great on the board with the fruit and with the dips and with the chips and everything. So be creative, have some fun. Make it colorful. You can definitely add some more fruit, some more different veggie ideas on here, and just have a great time.
Well, I can absolutely tell you that that's what we're going to do for our big game options. I see a taco dip in my future, along with some of those chips that I want to try that are really unique to me. A chip made with chicken is a high protein, right? To increase some of the protein that we have. And I absolutely have to have that avocado dip, that avocado ranch dip. That's an absolute must, especially as easy it is to make. I'm all about simplicity, but that's going to do it. Like for us, for my wife and I, that's a good meal option for us. And so really excited. Snacking very often can be healthy enough, and it can be a great meal substitute. So some wonderful recommendations today. Very much appreciated, April.
Thank you so much, Keith.
All right. And that will do it for this particular edition of Eat Right with Rouses. But don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.